Welcome to our new series we're going to start up here. We're going to call it Tabletop Talk. I don't want to pin it down to a date or a certain line. With the Bench Talk series that we've been doing lately, I've noticed that a lot of the gaming side of the store is starting to feel like they're getting left behind and forgotten about, which they're not. That's why we have Ryan there, because he's our superstar guy. And we're going to start doing just some little interviews, some talks about new product coming out, new releases that have come out from G-Dub, new gameplay, new formats that they release, thoughts about it. I'm going to lean pretty heavily on Ryan's input for this stuff. Everybody knows he knows his stuff. And we will be recording this and then releasing them. They won't be alive. Unfortunately, Ryan's time schedule and my time schedule, I don't know how easy it's going to be to do lives on a regular basis. So we're going to do this for the first little bit, so you guys will get a little bit more of a feel for the stuff that we have got showing up in the store. New paints, new products, new whatever. If you have questions, you want to build up an army, and you want to know what's going to work best to help make that army better, shoot the questions into the comments down below, wherever they are, here. Like, subscribe if you want to see more of these videos. Like I said, we're going to be leaning pretty hard on Ryan for input on this, because he is the tabletop expert in our store. So I hope you guys enjoy it. Go easy on me, because I'm a hardcore noob when it comes to any of this tabletop stuff. So maybe I'll actually get some guys done. If you guys have anything you want to see or anything you want to talk about, comment. We'll start adding them in. Hoping to do one of these a week, at least once a week. Yeah. Hope you enjoy, and we'll talk to you guys later. Thanks. Hey, we are here at the store. Make my fun. You guys know where it is. There's all the stuff. Yay! There's Ryan.
Hi.
There's Timmy hiding back there. And we are here today to talk about some of the G-Dub stuff that's going on that Ryan is far more knowledgeable about than I am. So, we're going to do this. This is Tabletop Talk. So here we go. What do you got to say? What's new? Show me some cool stuff.
Well, just fairly recently, as you see, we have stocked up a bit more. But as far as new products, the Orcs have just come out with a bunch of different products. It's kind of not a revamp of the line, but it's close. They've redid some old models. They've done some brand new things. Orcs are one of those classic Warhammer armies.
Where's that one you showed me? The bike one.
Oh, the bike one.
Yeah,
it's these guys.
Oh yeah, that right there. It's like a squig with the rear motorbike wheel.
That's right.
That's freaking cool.
Low-tech orcs that make cybernetics.
Yeah.
So orcs are kind of a classic for Warhammer. They've existed pretty much since the beginning. They really have added a lot of models to the new line. It's a fairly good army for people in the beginning, partially because it plays very straightforward, so it's not super complicated. You do need quite a few models, but you can always play small games for a long time, okay. So that's not really an issue.
So, if I wanted to get into Orcs, which I kind of did, other than going with the starter pack for Orcs, because I know there's a cool starter pack.
Yep, it's this one right here.
That one right there. Okay, other than going with the combo pack, the starter one, what, because, you know, that's a pretty basic, that's pretty obvious, start with that. What other characters would you want to add to an Orc army if it was your army and you were trying to do one that was, say, a good entry-level start? I don't know, what, 500 points, 1,000 points?
Yeah, 500 points. Anywhere in there
okay.
is a good starting point.
What would you recommend out of here?
Like something like the Beast Boss would be good, because you're always going to need a leader for your great crusades with your orcs.
Yeah.
You can always use Beast Nagas or regular boys, because orcs, they always need boys.
They always need boys.
They always need boys. The more, the better. And then...
Because you gotta have law.
That's right. And if you really want to get something cool, just to add like a centerpiece, something like a kill rig.
Yeah.
That's a big heavy support. Or maybe if you're into like the older style battle wagons,
I love
if you
their
like
trucks.
big
Their trucks
tank
are so
trucks.
freaking cool. I so want to make an RC version of one of those.
One day we will. So those would probably be your best bets as far as things you could always use. Something good, something cool.
Okay,
And then
cool.
of course the starter packs are definitely a good place too.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, so we took a little pause, but we're going to see here if you were going to battle against orcs with an army and you're just starting, let's say father and son came in and one of them picked orcs and now the other person wants to go with something that'll kill all the orcs.
So Marines are generally good at most things, but there's certain things in the Army that would be really good at taking out all those orc boys. And something like this.
Oh yeah.
Lots of shooting. Something like this. Also lots of shooting. Things that you can get rid of those boys before they crash into your lines and take out all your characters.
Right.
And then we also they have a really good selection of troops. Generally, they are quite popular just because they are
There's a lot
they're
of
good at
color schemes.
everything.
They
And
don't
there's
all
lots
have to be
for
blue,
them.
right?
No, they do not have to
Right,
be blue.
because-
They can be whatever color you want.
Because there are a lot of really cool color schemes.
There is 1,000 Marine chapters or so lots of choices if that's what you're into.
And also, let's take a look at this. We got down in here, this is kind of our display cabinet of a few. And you see there's a kind of a void here. There's an empty spot.
It's waiting for something to be there, so.
Waiting for somebody to paint something up.
That's right.
This guy
that
maybe?
guy right here.
And put it on display there,
Yes,
maybe.
I can do that.
Anyways, so here's, this is the old Warcry starter set. And then there's another thing, we do actually still have some Star Wars stuff, which Ryan was mentioning is quite a fun game.
Star Wars Legion, I think, is a bit underrated just because it's like going against something that's been around for 40 years as a game.
Yeah.
But Star Wars Legion actually plays really well. It's really easy to learn. The models are really nice. The entry level of getting into it is actually you can play a pretty good game just out of the starter packs.
Just with the starter pack.
And there is lots of options as far as like single miniatures and characters. It's definitely a good game to get into. It's, like I said, easier money-wise as well.
Yeah.
And the game plays really well. It's like really good game.
Same style tabletop as you're doing with 40K?
Same style tabletop. It has a little bit of card action in it as far as your upgrades and what you can equip on things.
So
But generally you will play it. You can play it on the same kind of board that 40K.
So this mat here would work really good for
Yeah, this could be Hoth.
Star Wars.
This is the Snow Planet in Empire Strikes Back.
Cool.
You could totally make that board. And
Very
Star
cool.
Wars, you could play on it.
Okay. All right. We just need some more Star Warsy type stuff here, which we actually have some.
Yeah, there is some.
We do have a shield generating station somewhere
There
around
is a
here.
shield generator.
Where is it? There's part of it.
Part of a shield generator.
There's part of a shield generator, yeah. Yeah, cool. All right, so anything else? Any new rumor stuff coming out?
Soon there's a pre-order for a new Marine chapter. They're technically not a new Marine chapter. They're old. They're
Okay.
called the Black Templars. Now they are coming out with sort of a new intro starter pack that's going to come with
Okay.
its book and some extra and a bunch of models, a couple extra things. The chapter is very close combat, so it would actually be good versus orcs too if you want to get to the center of the board and butt heads.
Okay. Okay,
I
cool.
believe, and also in Age of Sigmar, which is the fantasy version of Warhammer, there is dragons coming fairly soon for the Stormcast Eternals. That system is really starting to explode as well.
Okay.
More people are getting interested in it. It plays very easy as well, a little easier than 40K, but
Okay.
Definitely another good sort of.
They've all had a revamp in their new editions and stuff.
They
right?
have. It actually has just come out fairly recently, which is what this Dominion box right here. This is a starter pack. It comes with the new Orcs and also Stormcast Eternals. It's a really good spot to start because it comes with the main rulebook. It's a really good set.
And then also you got your starter paint sets and stuff as well. If you're trying to figure out what you're going to paint with, stuff like that. All good starts.
And of course, you know, we also have lots of painting products. So when you start painting, I can help you paint. I can show you different tricks and tips. We have lots of different colors, different products.
Okay.
So definitely we can also help you in that end of the hobby for sure. I've painted for 28 years, I think, somewhere around there. So I know lots of sort of quick ways to paint.
Yep. Cool.
So as we mentioned before, we do have a good selection of paints for painting all these tabletop games. Different brands, different types, airbrush paints.
Mecha colors, game color, model air, weathering effects, the little Citadel line. Cool.
So yeah, any of your needs for painting, we definitely have those too. And again, like I said, I can always give you tips. If you have any questions, you can always ask me anything you want. I can try and help you figure out your color schemes, figure out how to do it quickly. So yeah. And also, as a reminder, we are doing game nights on Saturday nights, about 5 to 10-ish. We do have a limit on tables, so sure you let me know if you're interested in coming. You can even drop in just to see what it's like. Want to check out what Warhammer is. So yeah.
What if you don't know anything about playing?
Again, you can come in and you can ask me any questions. I can kind of explain to you how the game works.
Okay.
Depending if you give me a heads up, I probably could maybe do a small demo of how it works. That one we would need a little bit of notice, but otherwise than that, I could definitely show you kind of how the gist of the game works, for sure.
Okay. We also have a little bit of D&D. Oh, and we should probably just get a little spinning rack of the dice here. Dice. And we do have some terrain crates. You guys are interested? Alright, so that's it. That's going to be tabletop talk for today. We'll do more of these. If you like it, then subscribe, like, you know, all that fancy crap. And we'll talk to you guys later. Alright.
See ya.
Bye.